Oh, hello. So here we are again. It's the weekend, and I have another another Kamen Rider figure to show. Now, shout out to Uniqlo for this really great T-shirt. It is from the Hosekai edition of Uniqlo, featuring some Japanese artwork. And this, I guess, these are cherry blossoms, I think, but never. I'm not really so sure. But shout out to Uniqlo. It's nice shirts, very light and very comfortable. Now, I was originally supposed uh, to 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 showcase a different figure, but I made the mistake of bringing the wrong figure. So we will be we will be discussing we'll be showcasing Kamen Rider Amazon. And this is actually coincidentally this is my last SS version. This is my last Senhoku Senjo version of SH Figure Arts. And I guess it ties it up as well, since I I was able to already showcase Kamen Rider Double, Kamen Rider Skull, and Kamen Rider Zanki as my SS versions, and this is the last SS version Kamen Rider I have. So as you can see the great photography for Kamen Rider Amazon. Now, Kamen Rider Amazon is part of the Showa era. This is actually also my last Showa era Kamen Rider figure. And again, the Showa era started in 1971 and ended in the 90s. Now, unlike the Heisei era, which was a 20-year period where they had one rider per year, hence a 20 riders, the Showa era had gaps, had a lot of gaps. And they also experimented on different concepts uh, in terms of how the Kamen Rider should be. Like the original Kamen Rider, which I showed in the previous week, Nigo and Ichigo, are Kamen Riders with basically more like a cybernetic, a more cybernetic type of gimmick, while there is some others that's more organic, and this is more like a mix. So as you can see, the way he looks more like an animal. And Kamen Rider Amazon is the 1974, the Kamen Riders for the year of 1974, and it featured a different concept. Now the concept, unlike Kamen Rider, the previous Kamen Riders, this had more like a mix of magic and science, wherein he's called Kamen Rider Amazon because he was a boy whose plane crashed in the Amazons and was taken over by a tribe. And they had a special device that they used to transform, and hence Kamen Rider Amazon. Now the look of the figure, as you can see, is that he looks more like an animal. It has more of an animalistic type of vibe. And actually, this is also the shortest Kamen Rider series at 23 episodes. It's basically half a season, and it's because the reason is actually because it transferred from one network to another. But most people are saying that they only had 23 episodes because it's a little more violent than the other previous Kamen Rider episodes. Now, take note that we should not confuse this with the other series called Kamen Rider Amazons. The Kamen Rider Amazons is actually more of a web series, and it was featured in 2016, so it's a big difference. It's basically more like a reboot of Kamen Rider Amazon, but in a more contemporary setting. I actually have a few figures of this, which I will be showing off soon, but this should not be confused with the Kamen Rider Amazons. Actually, very cool figures. Now, so again, this is the SS box, which features great artwork and doesn't open. It doesn't have a flap. It actually separates into two pieces. And again, this is the product art. As you can see from the post, he's a little bit more animalistic in the figures. And this is the figure of now, there's certain cool things about Kamen Rider Amazons. Well, the eyes are always the same. Is that first off the paint applications? It has texture. Actually, this has texture itself. It has the texture. It's a little bit more like a amphibian. This is the device, more like the driver that they use to gain power. This is what his enemies are trying to find. And then this is the belt, the henshin belt. Now, one special feature here is the helmet. Since it's animalistic, it actually opens. Yes, sir, it opens. It bites. Next is that you can see the body type. It actually moves. It actually moves. It moves a little bit, and even the chest plates move for more dynamic poses. Now, if you remember Kamen Rider Double and Kamen Rider Skull, they had a lot of accessories. Now, their gimmick is more or less the rider gimmick. The belt gimmick it's not like the Heisei period where they had to attach something. This is already a full belt. And for the second accessories, actually not a lot. It just has two scarves, the normal scarf and the action scarf. The belt without the sticky things which they use to transform, and extra hands for posing, and that's basically it. If in terms of the number of accessories, it doesn't compare to Kamen Rider Skull or even Kamen Rider W, because on W they have a special stand. But for this is basically similar to Kamen Rider Zanki with regards to just having the gimmick and the hands. But what's special with Kamen Rider Zanki is he has the instrument as his weapon. Well, this doesn't have a weapon; it's just basically his hands. So articulation's always great. It's never an issue. Articulation will never be an issue. The articulation, since this is an SS version, it has the best articulation of everything already. As you can see, the texture is all there. Paint applications are all there as well, all on point. The special features, even the shiny stuff, are all on point. It's more of an animalistic pose, it's like even the actor itself, the posing is a little bit rather than using the normal henshin moves. It's like he's just gonna like get mad and then like a big poof and becomes Kamen Rider Amazon. A little bit more very animalistic. So these are some of the more fringe Kamen Riders that you have. The Showa era has actually more in terms of concept. It does have a lot of. They really did a lot of experimentation. Some were hits. I honestly, a few I don't like. I found it was a miss. Unlike the Heisei era, where they already had a formula in place. Now this is actually just pretty short, since this is the figure I only have, and it's just cool. It has the fins, his boots and his gloves and his gauntlets have fins, and it's basically it. It's actually a pretty simple figure, but I'm still surprised that they made SS versions of this. But the craftsmanship is on point, articulation's always on point, and actually it's still a great figure. Even for a fringe Kamen Rider, it does have a big cult following though, which is the reason why they're a reboot of the reboot called the Kamen Rider Amazons was there. It does have a cult following. It's a great figure, and I'm very happy to have one. That's one of this. That's actually it for my figure showcase. I do hope that everybody has a great week and have a great day. And for all the Kamen Rider fans, Henshin, and hope to see you again. And for anybody who's gonna be watching this, thank you very much, and hope you enjoy my content and the figures, and hopefully it gets you either reminisce about your action figure collections or Kamen Rider in general. So thank you very much and have a great day.